what's up? Another prison style story coming at you again. You know, I remember one time with my boy, Baby C, you know what I'm saying, did a lot of crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? I mean, even though he was a little handicapped and things like that, you know, I was kind of, wondering, what he was going to be doing, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of paid attention to him, watch him, you know what I'm saying, and make sure that he always was the certain type of individual that, you know what I'm saying, in the penitentiary that you would want a person to be. So, like I said, I kept my eyes on him to make sure that he wasn't going to be doing no faulty ass shit. But even though he kept getting himself in trouble and things like that, I always used to tell myself, you know what I'm saying, hopefully one day, you know what I'm saying, he would change up, because what he started end up doing was he started getting involved with drugs and stuff like that. He started, you know what I'm saying, being the person, that everybody, you know what I'm saying, when they get on, they come to him, he was like they, you know what I'm saying, go to person. Basically, you know what I'm saying, they test her on everything. So what ended up happening was he got involved in a lot of bad stuff, And like I said, every time he come back to the cell and things like that, we always end up trying to talk to him. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? You need to, slow your roll when it comes to certain things, you know what I'm saying? Eliminate the traffic, you know what I'm saying, that's coming to the door because people are starting to wonder, you know what I'm saying, what are you doing, you know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of traffic coming in and out. So he was like, man, I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, I'm just trying to do my thing, you know what I'm saying, make my time a little easy as possible because, he was going through some, romance issues, you know what I'm saying, with his girl. So I guess he was using the drugs and things like that to kind of, slow his roll and get his mind off of things because sometimes in the penitentiary you want to make sure that your mind is not in there. So a lot of people take on drugs and things like that and do all type of crazy things so that way when they high or whatever, they ain't got to think that they're in jail until they sober up and realize, hey man, I am in jail. So like I said, you know what I'm saying, Baby C was doing all type of crazy stuff, every day, you know what I'm saying? He was out on the yard, you know what I'm saying? You can tell he was always the junkie type of person because, like I said, he always takes something out. He always has something to sell. He was, things like, you know what I'm saying? He'd try to sell you a pen, you know what I'm saying? If he could, he was just that type of person like that, you know? Just real junky when it came to certain stuff. So, like I said, me and Suge, you know what I'm saying, we always, you know what I'm saying, used to try to talk to him and things like that. But after a while, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to be hearing that stuff, you know what I'm saying. You keep telling somebody something and they ain't listening. So he wasn't listening to us at all. All he was worrying about was the niggas that was coming by that he can get something from or they can test this or whatever. I don't know what type of drugs they was testing, but it was some type of pills or something that they was crushing down, shooting up. But because one time, you know what I'm saying, when he was in the bathroom doing his thing, he left his needle, you know what I'm saying, in there on a magazine little rack thing where we keep everything at. And when I went in there and I seen it, I didn't come out and be like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Your needle was in there, I let him figure it out, you know what I'm saying? So as soon as I come up out, like a couple minutes later, he run in there, you know what I'm saying, to get his stuff. So I knew that he was doing something, but I just didn't know what it was. I knew that he was getting the pills and stuff, you know what I'm saying, from this dude because when I was a porter, you know what I'm saying, at that time, you know, I used to always take him when he could come back on visit and stuff like that. I used to come to his cell, you know what I'm saying? He used to have me, you know what I'm saying, running this stuff. I used to pay me, you know what I'm saying, good money, you know what I'm saying, to do it. But he used to always, you know what I'm saying, so I knew it was some type of pills. And I knew the dude that came to his cell, you know what I'm saying, and dropped stuff off to him. You know what I'm saying? Them was the same two people. So I knew I could connect one and one together and made two. So like I said, he was doing all type of crazy stuff. And then, like I said, we couldn't control him because once he started doing his thing, he used to really start doing his thing. So then after a while, you know what I'm saying, like I said, man, Suge was like, man, fuck it, we just gonna let him start doing this thing, man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna worry about, if he this or that. We just gonna make sure that we watch our stuff to make sure that he don't steal what we got going on. I mean, he wasn't even worried about what we was doing, you know what I'm saying? He'd hit the blunt, you know what I'm saying, every once in a while and things like that. But he wasn't really, you know what I'm saying, into things like that. But he was, like I said, he was into that hardcore stuff. He was a real stone cold junkie. Never kept no compensatory. He get his compensatory, you know what I'm saying, on Wednesday, you know what I'm saying, by Friday, you know what I'm saying, it's all the way gone. So then, like I said, he had a lot of things going on with himself that a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, didn't understand. They was looking at him, you know what I'm saying. Everybody used to always tell us, hey man, you know what I'm saying, that dude right there, you know what I'm saying, is a motherfucker, man. He be out trying to do this. He be out trying to steal this. He be out trying to sell. I'm talking about the man would try to sell you, you know what I'm saying, the white shirt, you know what I'm saying, or anything like that. I mean, he was just a real type of go-getter, you know what I'm saying, but he was a junkie, though. So, like I said, me and Suge, you know what I'm saying, we was watching him and stuff, kept our eyes on him all the time, making sure that he wasn't really doing nothing kind of crazy. He hobble, you know what I'm saying, hobble all around, you know what I'm saying, because his leg, you know what I'm saying, he had that prosthetic leg and things like that. So then, boom, they said one day they was like, you know what I'm saying, he was on the yard and stuff like that. And I guess, you know what I'm saying, the police, you know what I'm saying, shook him down and things like that. So when they shook him down, he had some stuff, you know what I'm saying, in his leg. And the stuff that he had it in, you know what I'm saying, I don't know what gang it was or who he was dealing with, you know what I'm saying, at that time. But they end up, you know what I'm saying, having beef with him because he ended up getting caught with that shit, you know. And when he got caught with it, you know, they sent him, you know what I'm saying, to the hole. Now, when they send you to the hole, you know what I'm saying, for things like that, what they do is, like I said, they can either charge you, you know what I'm saying, give you a new case, or they can, you know what I'm saying, just have you deal with it inside the facility, you know what I'm saying, maybe give you some whole time or something like that. It just depends on how severe, you know what I'm saying, they think that you did whatever you did, and make sure that they do the right thing. Either they're gonna charge you or settle out in court and make you go to your hearings and things like that, give you a class one and things like that. So he ended up going to the hole for it. So when he went to the hole, uh, I guess, you know what I'm saying, they didn't charge him or anything like that, because like maybe 45 days later he ended up coming back out. So the whole time he's in the hole, you know what I'm saying, these guys, you know what I'm saying, people, like I said, we had people coming by the holes, you know what I'm saying, all the time. So these guys, you know what I'm saying, they was the Wiccans. You know what I'm saying? The Wiccans, you know what I'm saying, is a witchcraft group, you know what I'm saying? So they were some Wiccans, you know what I'm saying? They kept coming by the cell, you know what I'm saying? They was like, you know what I'm saying, hey, y'all got to, you know what I'm saying, pay pay us. And we was like, man, what pay y'all what? You know what I'm saying? Shit, we ain't paying y'all shit, you know. Shit, whatever he did, you know what I'm saying, that's on him, you know what I'm saying? They like, that's when they finally telling us, you know what I'm saying, that hey, we were supposed to get some stuff. He was supposed to take it in for it, you know what I'm saying? But he ended up getting caught up. So he owes, you know what I'm saying, for that. So we like, man, shit, it ain't got nothing to do with us, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, they the Wiccans, you know what I'm saying? So now, you know what I'm saying, I ain't never heard of them in my life, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard of no satanic group, you know what I'm saying, or anything like that. So like I said, now they gave me something else to look forward to. So now I know these dudes, you know what I'm saying, are Wiccan. So now when I see the group of them, I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying, they pretty deep, you know what I'm saying. It was probably about like 10 or 11 of them, you know. So I'm like, dang, man, you know what I'm saying? I was looking at Suge, telling Suge, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Shit, they kind of deep over there. He's like, yeah, man, they is, you know what I'm saying? But shit, we ready, though. We got something for him. So he always, you know what I'm saying, kept his stick with him, you know what I'm saying? With him, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, that's cool. So